Black boy, white man. Black boy, white man thinks he can save the poor black kids, thinks he can undo what his plantation ancestors did. Cotton plaid shirts picked with bloody fingertips matched with a tie that he wears as a badge of honor, a mark of an age-old myth, that he is somehow capable of erasing the thoughts that were burned deep in his mind from the first moment he breathed in. Privilege. Black boy gets into a smart school, but that's the white man's affirmative action. He passes the test buzz because he cheated off the white boy next to him. He walks into Starbucks and is stared down by others. He becomes an engineer and automatically enters white status. Big house, nice cars, perfect family. Only because he did what the white man did. He couldn't have possibly gotten there being himself. Black, powerless, and basic. White man throws out a slang word and thinks he's a part of it. He goes to a basketball game and pretends he belongs there. He watches them dance, applauds, and says he's proud. But what is he proud of? His ability to fake assimilation, or the fact that he's erasing a past of hatred as if it were a misbubbled answer on a test that he's retaking. But he can't retake what he didn't do. Black boy has to work harder than the white kids to be respected. Quote smart. White man believe black boy is dumb because of where he's from. Success is the real word. In order to get there, we need shortcuts. School isn't for us. We should drop out like the rest. And I believe this by the looks on my teacher's face. The pride he gets when the white kid is right, but the expression of shock when the black boy strikes fools gold. White man wonders if he really is capable of being something other than his geography, or was it so embedded in him that he will never be able to shed that skin? Never able to scrub off the guilt of a place and ideas that are so subtle you could miss it if you weren't looking, if you weren't searching for a way to be better. To be more love, less hate, more compassion, less judgment, more pride, less guilt. To be someone other than everything he was supposed to be, supposed to think. Every morning before the day breaks, black boy hopes for a change he can't see. A white act of kindness could eliminate these hopes and turn them into reality. But because that isn't reality, he continues to feel insecure about his skin. And the future that our skin determines for us in a black and white world. Black and white world where you hear my neighborhood and assume my criminality. Where lines are drawn and suddenly I'm standing behind enemy lines. White man falls in love with kids who look absolutely nothing like him, but whose hearts beat so synonymously with his that he wonders what it must be like to believe that they are somehow lesser than he is, to believe that they actually can, to be so painstakingly foolish and ignorant that you lack the ability to see the beauty and brilliance in their eyes, in their minds, in their souls that are grinding against expectations that sold them short of grand ambition on any ride worth taking. Maybe black and white is only a mindset that influences the idea of race and inequality. But maybe the white man can change. After all, he is trying. Teaching at a black school, allowing us to get a white privilege. Maybe the topic of race has changed. It's no longer about black and white, but about love and hate. Give the white man a chance, the black boy thought. And now the same evil race he hated yesterday became his best friend today. So maybe the white man can be more than what he was destined to become. Maybe he can mold and shed and evolve and create and redefine the outline version of his accent, his plaid shirt, his haunting history, his historic plantation home, and all because he met a black boy that caused him to be a better, revised version of himself. Rewriting who he is every single day as he discovers who he wants to be in the eyes of a boy that he crashed courses with in the unlikeliest turn of events. Black boy grew up with a perception of white people. Felt insecure and untrusting of the one who is his only support. Scars that we thought were unhealed from the ancestors who hurt before us. Different, hopeless, discouraged. Old words of yesterday. Change it to hope, change, and unity. Old words of now and tomorrow. Because of a man and a boy who dare to be more than shades of skin. Because of a black boy and a white man who don't see one another as anything but people. With hearts and souls and dreams and fears and loves and hates and everything that makes up a person when you boil them down to their recipe. And are so shocked to find that an ingredient that isn't at the top of the list is the first thing you see when you look at them. A black boy and a white man who met in a classroom and learned a lesson that isn't found in the textbook. Despite every difference that exists between them, they can love, they can love, they can love.